Okay, welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm very excited today. Now, a few weeks ago, ManusAI launched their new agentic model. And you may have seen the video. I'll show you a bit of that in a moment. You may have seen the video. You may have seen what it can do. And I thought, wow, that looks very exciting. And that's what I think Agentic AI is really all about. Well, basically, you had to register on the website and then they send you a code, and those codes were going for hundreds, thousands of dollars because people wanted access to it. Well, anyway, last night I got an email saying you're in and you can use Manus. So today we're going to check it out. Let's get into it. Okay, so you get into ManusAI through manus.im, which is the website, and you log in. And I logged in with the email that I'd sent before, and you put in some details, and there we go. It says, hello, Paul Noon. What can I do for you? Now, as you can see, it looks very much like a chatbot. You've got the tasks. So these are a couple of the tasks that I've used Manus for. You've got my profile here. As you can see, we've got free. So you can upgrade. These are beta prices, $39 a month, and it gives you 3,900 credits per month. Run up to 2 tasks concurrently, enhanced stability and dedicated resources, enhanced context length, and priority access during peak hours. And then you've got the $200 a month, 19,000 credits, 20,000 credits, run up to 5 tasks concurrently, access to high effort mode, and other beta features. So you can click a button to get it to go even harder on your particular project. That's the high effort mode, enhanced stability, extended content length, context length, so you can put larger prompts, etc. in, and priority access during peak hours. Very, very cool. So I'm still on the free mode, and I think that gave me 1,000 credits, and I have used nearly 2/3 of those. I actually got another 100 credits for doing something. I don't know what it was. Maybe I had to put a tweet out or something, but I got another 100 credits. So I've added 1,100. I've done 2 requests and I've got about 350 left. Okay, so you can new task here if you're in the middle of something and you want to start again, and you can attach documents, which is cool. There are different modes. You've got this standard and high effort mode. I don't think I get access to that. No, I have to upgrade to the pro. I wonder whether I'm going to be tempted to do that. Don't tell Mrs. Professor. Over here, you've got how many credits you've got left, and you can upgrade. I think you can also buy credits as well. Oh, here we go. It shows me how many. So I got 1,000 credits for early adopter. I used 322 on my SEO analysis of my blog. I rated the app and got 100, and then I did I summarized my videos on my YouTube channel, and that used 412. So it gives you a sense of how much you use if you want to use it regularly, and you can choose the language and whether it's dark mode or follow system. Why don't we follow system? Let's see what that gives us. Yeah, it still keeps me on white. Okay. And you have notifications. You can turn these on. So gives you any messages that come up. So there's a mobile app. I've used it on the mobile app, which is very cool. You can download it there. And then there is this knowledge thing. Always ask several questions in order to clarify. So you can either turn this off or turn it on. I turned it on. And basically what it will do is ask me some questions before it carries out my task, just to clarify what it wants me to do. You can add your own knowledge in, which will help Manus, so you can train it, I guess. Still early days for me. And that's it, really. It's pretty straightforward. Now, I guess the thing that is quite exciting is the work that Manus has already done, and you can go and have a look at it. So let's choose B2B supplier sourcing. And if you go into one of these previous ones, you can then run through it. So this is Manus working. Why don't I turn myself off? And as you can see over this side, you've got a sort of prompt window and telling you what it's doing. Over this side, it is creating a list for itself of things it needs to do, of tasks. You see, search for general information about rubber mats. It's created this list. So it'll help you find the best prices on rubber mats. I'll search the current pricing information and compare options from different retailers. Let me get started right away. So it's running at, I think this is probably quite fast. I'm not sure it ran this fast when I was doing this. It seems to be doing some programming, and it has created a dashboard. How cool is that? Let's see if I can actually go and see it. Yeah. So it's created a dashboard that allows you to put horse stall mats in, price range, leave that in, and it will show you the average prices. How cool is this? Mat distribution, where is it? Value, premium, budget. Makes sense. It's very, very cool. So it did the research. It then created a website so you could read the research and interact with it. It's so cool. Let's do a Nvidia earnings report analysis. So it jumps in, it starts playing. So this isn't live. This is it playing back what it produced. And clearly they put in the Nvidia annual report, 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021. It's reading these reports. So it creates an AI to go off and read the reports, extracting the content from Nvidia. It's analyzing. It's then using another AI to do the analysis. It's going through bucket loads of information. This is just so very cool. And creating a revenue composition table. And there we go. And it produces a whole series of reports. So Nvidia revenue data, Nvidia cost structure report. Let's have a look in one of these. You can click on them. Oh, you see it there. Okay. There you go. Gross margin analysis, key observations, operating expenses analysis, key observations, shift in revenue mix. It's just very, very cool. And what it does, it breaks down the task that you've given it into bytes of tasks and then gets an AI to do it for you. Super cool. Data analysis. This one is around population and disease prevalence around Cedars-Sinai urgent care. So looking at a Beverly Hills hospital, looking at the local geography and using Department of Public Health data, project disease prevalence in the population based on epidemiological statistics, create a comprehensive visualization report, informative charts illustrating these findings. So it's bringing data from the hospital, it's bringing data from the local authority, from the Department of Public Health, and then it's going to create a visualization. And it even creates its own code if it needs to. So if it needs to do a bit of Python code to get something to work, it just creates it and then runs it. It's very, very cool. See if we've got a data visualization. Much better with a data visualization. Oh, we do. So it gives you a map. So it's used some sort of mapping tool here. And then it gives you the health index by population of the various, I guess, districts around this hospital in Beverly Hills. Maybe I'll go and visit. That would be nice. Very, very cool. And then obviously you've got this comprehensive report. And if you want to watch it again, you can. So it's created a video of it. Now, as I say, these are ones that have been created by other people. And there's loads of use cases on here. Education. It can create interactive courses, etc. And it'll put graphics in it, etc. But let's have a look. Interactive gaming, professional teleprompter. That might be useful for me. Podcast editing. What's that doing? So it's taking a sound file in. There you go. The DeepSeek R1 podcast. It's creating a 2-minute highlight reel from the podcast audio. How cool is this? Identifying key quotes and the timestamp. So it's listening to it. It's then creating some bytes. It's got some selected quotes. I assume it's created a highlights reel.
from DeepSeek AI. They've got this new model, DeepSeek R1, and its predecessor, DeepSeek R10.
These models are fascinating.
I probably want to go and listen to that. Very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's have a look at something that I've done. So the first thing I asked it to do was do a complete SEO analysis and blog engagement for the professor.info, my website. Go and have a look if you want. Create an account on the Professor, log in and access the and commenting and liking functionality. Check if the prompt builder becomes available after authentication. So if you go to share, you can share for only me, and then it gives you a link. If you pop that link into your browser, it shows you what it did. It went to find my website, started looking at the blogs, chose 5, found a page that wouldn't work, and that was because of the login requirement. And then it gave me a comprehensive analysis of my website, SEO analysis, blog post and inventory, commenting and liking functionality, prompt builder feature. Very, very cool. Really, really useful. And I will now go in and make some of these changes. Very, very cool. I wonder actually if we're not far away from being able to give it the login and it will go ahead and make the changes itself. But it found spelling mistakes, all sorts of stuff. Very cool. And let's just go back. And then I asked it to review my YouTube channel and to give me, just have a look at the top. Could you watch the videos on the YouTube channel and then list each video with a short summary of each one? I'm only interested in long form videos. Please review the SEO for each video and give me ideas on how each one can be improved in terms of Google search, etc. An SEO job everyone wants to do. Let's have a look. Share, get the copy, open the browser window, pop it in, see what we get. And this one actually stopped a couple of times and it asked me if I wanted to continue or to cancel and get my credits back, which was quite nice. So there were some server issues and it just stopped. And then it said, do you want me to continue or do you want me to cancel the whole thing and I'll give you your credits back and you can run it again at a different time. Really cool. Given that the credits are pretty limited and I think I've got one more big ask left of it. So I'm going to be thinking very hard about what I use Manus for next. But there we go. It created a really useful report, looked about my audience personas, my content strategy, keyword strategy, secondary keywords, long tail keywords, video optimization template. Hopefully you'll see some of this in the next few weeks once I can digest it and get it into my learning and my production. Some examples, gave me a description template so that more people see the video, talked about thumbnail design, said I need to be a bit more consistent, and then even gave me some ideas on what I could do. So AI tools simplified, AI for specific demographics, step-by-step tools, tutorials, etc. And then some SEO improvements that I could put on the site. Really, really very, very cool. Okay, that's Manus. Manus is really fun. I think we are at the start of what these sorts of technologies, this agentic AI can do. And Manus is really the first one out of the blocks that is this sort of complete product. I'm sure there'll be others. I know there are others out there and I'm going to go and hunt them down and look at what they can do as well. But Manus, absolutely great. Go to the website. You might not be able to get on, but you can register. And then at some point, you will get that magic email that I got that says you're in and you can go and use it. If you've enjoyed the video, please like it. Please subscribe and then you'll get access to all the videos as they come out. And if you ring the bell, then you'll be notified when I put a new video out. There's going to be loads more on this sort of stuff. I've been the Professor. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.